the only one that's kind of bored of these like standard EX boxes. I feel like they just don't have any love put into them, at least not anymore, and probably not for a while. I really like the Grafii box. I thought its design was super unique and yada yada. And that could be because I'm a big fan of Grafii, and I'm not really a huge Palafin lover. But, I don't know, these boxes just are starting to feel so bland. I wish they would mix them up more, personally. I know when they did the Annihilate box, and it was like a weird, like, different form factor, and it didn't have the Jumbo card, but it had, like, more promo. I thought they were going to switch to that, which had me a bit concerned, because the boxes, it didn't look as nice. They did, like, 2 like that, right? It didn't look as nice, but at least it was a change. It mixed things up from the norm. And I think it is past due for them to kind of spice these up a bit. But that is just me. I'm sure that there's going to be plenty of people that disagree. They appreciate the consistency, which is not something that we always get from the Pokemon Company. So for our promos slash pseudo promos, we have the Finizen, and these might be unique holo effects like the Cosmos holos, but I don't think that they are. I don't know. But we have our Finizen card here. Then we have its evolved form, the Palafin, 0 to hero. How does it actually work? Once in your turn, when this Pokemon moves to the active spot, moves from the active spot to the bench, you may search your deck for a Palafin EX and switch it with this Pokemon. Any attached cards, damage counter, special conditions, turns in play, and other effects remain on the new Pokemon. If you switch a Pokemon in this way, put this card into the deck, then shuffle your deck. So you can kind of return him to lobby and evolve him into his EX form at the same time. Not too bad, although you do keep all of the downsides like you do normally. Not bad. So I never even put that together, that we don't have an EX of standard 0 Palafin, but we do have an EX of hero Palafin. I never put that together, but I guess in the TCG that makes sense. Its EX is the hero form, and its standard is the 0 form. That actually adds up. I never put that together. But with the Palafin EX and its ability, put this Pokemon into play only when the effect of Palafin 0 to hero ability. Oh, so it's a bit limiting. It's easier to do because of this ability, but you can only do it with his ability. So it kind of limits you a little bit. And it is its only ability, so that's kind of lame. But 340 health, 250 damage, not bad. I'm not an expert on the TCG. I don't normally examine that in these kind of videos, but it just had me interested. I don't think it's really a competitively viable card, but hey, I could be wrong. Anyways, here's his big brother. Yeah, cool. And as is always with these repeated EX boxes, which really haven't changed much since we had V boxes. Yeah, 4 packs. We have the Twilight Masquerade, Temporal Forces, Twilight Masquerade, and Obsidian Flames. Let's save that one for last. We'll do our Twilight Masquerades first. We'll get both of them out of our way. Actually, both of them having the same pack art this time around. I feel like with these boxes, I tend to get pretty good odds of them doing different pack arts for the same types, from the same set. But that's probably just because statistically that's going to happen, not because they do it intentionally, but I could be wrong. We have the Draklock, the Driplin Community Center, Faragirif, the Poochyena, the Jinx, and the Holo Heatran. Our next Twilight Masquerade, now I'm going to dedicate myself to this now. If we don't get a pull from any of these 4 packs, we will be adding 1 extra pack to the video. If that doesn't get a pull, then that's just bad luck. But, I don't know, videos with only 4 packs kind of make me want to, like, spice them up if we don't at least get something. Tangrowth, Venipede, Chansey, Draklock, the Leafeon, Swanna, Glamora, Mightyena, the Hisuian Arcanine, and a Munkidori. Next up, we have the Temporal Forces. Split that open, pull them out, pull out a code card, and we have the Azumarill, the Medicham, which I've been doing a run of Pokemon Radical Red just like on my phone, on like my lunch breaks and stuff. Never realized how useful this guy is. I'm not doing like a Nuzlocke or anything, but you know, I have like the level cap and stuff enabled. And this guy has been real useful, because that ROM hack is challenging for someone who is not really a competitive player. But I didn't realize how useful Medicham was. We have the Yamper, Grubbin, Chinchino, Future Booster Energy Capsule, the Great Tusk, Fortress Chatot, and the Magcargo. Which means we are to our final pack, Obsidian Flames, our last chance to get something out of this box. It's not even a box I was excited for, and I still paid like 22 bucks for it. And if we don't get any pulls, it's gonna be so upsetting. Nosepass, Litwick, Clodsire, Camerupt, Diggersby, Litwick, and Lechonk. Come on, buddy, come on. I know there's a holo back there, it's guaranteed, but it could be a bit better than a standard holo. It wasn't, it's a Togekiss. I'm upset. Well, I happen to have a Paldea Evolved pack handy, so I guess we'll be doing this one. It was just sitting on my desk. Most of my packs are on like a shelf back there, like my loose packs, but this one just happened to be on my desk because it was a more recent pickup, so... We have the Tropius, the Great Ball, the Hoppip, the Makuhita, Azumarill, Vespiquen, the Ice-Q, Rookidee, Litleo, and okay, we get a pull, thank God. It's so basic, it's gonna be worth like, what, like 90 cents or something? You'll see it down there. I'd say that's aiming a little bit high in my opinion. It is a starter, but it's like the least favorite of the starters. I don't even think it's competitively viable to my knowledge. I'm not an expert. It could be one of the best decks, I don't know. But it is just a Quackaful EX. But it was a pull, so woo! Why do I do this to myself? Anyways, it's time for bonus card of the day. Explanations right there in the corner. And pulling from the back, well, we don't really have to guess the year on this one. Yeah, this is a code card, which is probably already used. Feel free to try it. But the code cards are in here for a special reason. As a little descriptor that popped up there said, my girlfriend will make some interesting things out of cards, and I believe there's only one left, so that's really the last code card that is still in the box, although I'm sure she will make more eventually. And in this case, the final one of the, she's made so far anyways, is a Cacturne. Again, one of these resin cards that she makes. So she uses resin to spike up parts of the card to give it a 3D effect. It also, has the side effect of making parts of the card look kind of shiny when, the light hits it. I really do like all of the bubbles that she put into its, like, I don't know what that ball would be. That's like a grass ball? I don't know. But, I like all, like, the bubbles that she, like, intentionally threw in there. Yeah, it's kind of neat. A little bit of spatter there. I don't know if that was on purpose. But you can see all of the little dots of, like, energy that are coming out are also popped up. You have this, like, frame that's closer to the camera, so it makes sense that that's also elevated. It's pretty cool. I want to say this is one of the earlier ones that she did as well. So I'd say it's not too bad. And yeah, you can do it like this to kind of see like how far some of it pops up. So that ball that he's holding is popping up far higher than the rest of the card. It's cool. It adds a bit of depth that's a little hard to show on camera, but I think it looks really neat. Feel free to leave comments on this in the comment section down below, because I guarantee you she will be reading them. Maybe you might have some cards to suggest as well. Anyways, if you guys like this video, give it a like, subscribe to the channel, all of that fun stuff. I guess go ahead and link the Vibrant Paldea Mini Tins video, because that was a interesting little challenge thing I did. I don't want to call it a challenge. Competition is the word I'm looking for. And I will link all of my Pokemon videos in a playlist on screen as well if you feel like binging. It's always somewhat updated. I really hope that you guys enjoyed, and hopefully I'll see all of you next time. Goodbye for now.